For the first time ever, Americans' credit card balances surpassed $1 trillion in 2023. After all the holiday spending, you may be considering getting help with your credit. But Factfinder investigator Rachel DePompa spoke with experts who say they're seeing an uptick in scams related to credit repair.
I like a visual, so I keep a spreadsheet. I've not historically been great at financial matters, which is why I got into debt.
Isabel Patterson is now an expert at keeping tabs on where every dollar goes. But it didn't start out that way.
The way that I struggle with money is just credit cards are not a friend.
She learned that after she racked up more than $25,000 in credit card debt. And Patterson is not embarrassed. In fact, she says more of us need to talk about our financial mistakes.
You just need to normalize that it's okay to talk about making better financial decisions for yourself.
2 years ago, Patterson turned to a nonprofit credit counseling service. She's now just a few months away from paying off all her creditors.
How does that feel?
Amazing.
But not everyone has a positive experience like Patterson, especially right now with millions of Americans drowning in debt. Multiple government agencies and the BBB are warning consumers to be careful when reaching out to the debt relief industry.
A new report by the Better Business Bureau finds some companies fail to deliver on big promises. The BBB warning about a pattern of misleading and sometimes fraudulent claims, with consumers making more than 11,000 complaints.
Do you all worry about scammers?
Oh, yeah, I get calls all day long from folks that are like, you know, I got a phone call from this agency and they want to help me with my debt.
Marla Puckett is a certified credit counselor with Money Management International, the place Isabel Patterson turned to for help.
We've had a 45% increase of clients coming to us from this point last year.
Our national investigative team analyzed hundreds of cases against debt relief companies and found since 2005, the FTC's banned more than 400 companies and individuals from assisting with any form of debt relief. The data shows nationwide more than 500,000 consumers were affected by those banned companies. The federal government returning more than $41 million in stolen money. Puckett says a lot of people filing complaints about the debt relief industry ended up using a for-profit company.
They do the dispute, it drops off the credit report. 6 months later, it magically appears back on the credit report. And then you're right back where you started with less money in your pocket because you paid this organization to do that for you.
She says if a company asks you to stop paying your bills, that's a red flag. If they ask you for a large fee up front, red flag number 2. If the debt relief agency reaches out to you, that should be a warning. Get online to look up any debt relief group you are thinking of signing up with and see what people are saying. To make sure you're looking at a legitimate company, watch for typos, very few followers, and non-professional email addresses. For Isabel Patterson, credit counseling was a life changer. And thanks to spreadsheets, counseling, and sticking positive notes on her wall to keep her going, she now has a clear vision of her debt-free future. Rachel DePompa, Factfinder Investigates.
Call our investigators or send in a tip to the email address you see on your screens. We'll take any questions you have and look to bring you answers on the next Factfinder Investigates.